Narendra Modi on Tuesday inaugurated the third edition of the Global Maritime India Summit 2023 via video conferencing. While addressing the summit, PM Modi said that a new world order is taking shape, and in this changing world order, the world is looking at India with new aspirations. A 5-judge constitution bench of the Supreme Court refused to grant legal recognition to same-sex marriages, while Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud asked states and union territories to ensure that the queer community is not discriminated. Justices S. Ravindra Bhatt, P.S. Narasimha and Hima Kohli were against granting legal recognition to same-sex marriages. The Supreme Court has struck down regulations of Central Adoption Resource Authority restricting queer and unmarried couples from adoption. The CJI said the difference between married couples and unmarried couples has no reasonable nexus with the objective of CARA. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Tuesday accused Mizoram's ruling Mizo National Front and opposition Zoram People's Movement of furthering the interests of BJP and RSS in the Christian-majority northeastern state. Gandhi added that Congress opposes their ideology and believes that all religions and cultures must be protected. As many as 13 flights that were to land at the Delhi airport on Monday evening were diverted due to bad weather. The diversions happened mostly between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. According to officials, the flights were diverted to Jaipur, Ahmedabad and Lucknow. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has referred BJP MP Nishikant Dubey's bribe for query complaint against TMC member Mahua Moitra to the Ethics Committee of the lower house. Dubey has accused Moitra of taking bribes from a businessman to ask questions in parliament and urged Birla to constitute an inquiry committee to look into the charges against her. The Andhra Pradesh High Court on Tuesday adjourned Telugu Desam Party chief Chandrababu Naidu's plea to October 19 in skill development case. Earlier, the Andhra Pradesh government on Friday assured the Supreme Court that former Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu will not be arrested till October 18 in the FiberNet scam case. The Enforcement Directorate on Tuesday raided 8 places, including the residential premises of former Minister and Chairman of the Jammu and Kashmir Dogra Swabhiman Sangathan, Chaudhry Lal Singh, as part of its investigations into a money laundering case. According to sources, the searches were conducted in Jammu, Kathua and neighbouring Punjab's Pathankot district. A 20-year-old student has alleged she was harassed by an off-duty pilot on board an Akasa Air flight while travelling from Bengaluru to Pune earlier this month. According to reports, the student alleged that the pilot forced her to switch seats to sit near him and then offered her an alcoholic drink that he was consuming. Several parts of the national capital received light rainfall on Monday night, leading to a 6-degree drop in temperature. In the last 24 hours, Delhi's temperature dropped from 29 degrees Celsius to 23 degrees Celsius. US President Joe Biden will visit Israel on Wednesday for talks with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced on Tuesday. Blinken added that Israel would brief Biden on its war aims and strategy and on how it will conduct operations in Gaza in a way that does not benefit Hamas. The World Health Organization has said that it needs urgent access to Gaza to deliver aid and medical supplies as the UN agency warned of a long-term humanitarian crisis in the Palestinian enclave. This comes as Israel asked over 1 million population in northern Gaza to evacuate. Amid the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas, a team of cyber experts in Israel have come together to start their own war room. The objective of the war room is to find missing Israelis who were taken hostages by militant group Hamas. According to the Israeli army, Israel launched overnight airstrikes on Hezbollah targets in Lebanon while preparing for a ground invasion in Gaza. Further, the authorities have been evacuating thousands of residents from at least 28 locations across the Israel-Lebanon border after clashes. The US, China, Korea and Taiwan have raised concerns over India's decision to impose import restrictions on laptops and computers. The concern was flagged in the meeting of WTO's Committee on Market Access on October 16 in Geneva. A 19-year-old Sikh was assaulted and injured in New York for wearing a turban while traveling on a shuttle bus. According to reports, the attack took place early on Sunday when the Sikh teen was riding a shuttle bus in Queens, a borough of New York City. 2 Swedish nationals were shot to death and a third person was wounded in central Brussels on Monday night. Following the incident, a man who identified himself as a member of the Islamic State claimed responsibility in a video posted online. The attack promoted Belgium to raise its terror alert to the highest level. A magnitude 5.5 earthquake struck southern Iran on Tuesday. According to the German Research Center for Geosciences, the quake was at a depth of 10 kilometers. Russian President Vladimir Putin landed in China's Beijing on Tuesday morning. According to reports, Putin is in Beijing to lend his support to China's Belt and Road Initiative, which for the past decade has used railroads, ports, and other projects to expand Chinese economic influence abroad. The World Organization for Animal Health said on Tuesday that an outbreak of highly pathogenic H5N1 avian influenza, commonly known as bird flu, was reported among poultry in the northern part of Poland. According to reports, the outbreak was found in a backyard with 80 domestic birds.